Hello guys, this is Cassie. Happy new month to you all. Sorry for that, I've not been feeling fine. On this video, I just want to quickly share with you guys a trade I took on Volatility 101x. And that trade, I took it yesterday on 31st of October. That was the last trade of the month. So for me, it was on 101x. So the trade was actually from the 1 hour time frame. And before I go on, I shared the trade with my inner circle. Here is where I shared it. You can see where I shared it. And you can see the after of the trade. So the trade was 1:3 actually. So the trade was, the entry point was from here and my Excel was here. So the trade, my entry point was from this zone here. That was my entry point. Let me hold on. That was my entry point, and my Excel was from here. The same thing I trade was from this red line, you can see, and I entered from here. This is on the 1 hour. You can see as price came, got up, tagged me along, and my TP was here that price reversed from. And this trade got me triggered around 11, 12, around 10. And before 6 p.m., around 6 p.m., 7 p.m., I got my take profit. So what was the story behind this trade? So let's scale down to the monthly time frame. Like you all know, I do top-down analysis before I take any trade. So coming to the monthly time frame, you're going to see market creating some lower lows and lower highs, showing that market is bearish. So we had a break of structure to the downside here. Then market got up to this zone, started reacting, started selling, got up to this support level, got a bought up, and market price got here and started having some rejection. And on the monthly time frame, the trend is still bearish. Coming to the weekly time frame, on the weekly time frame, you can see that the trend is bullish. But there's something that happened. Price tapped here at this fair value gap, and I knew that when price tapped here on this fair value gap, it's gained momentum to take out this high. So I paid attention. And I waited till, I've been waiting for this trade since Tuesday, trailing the chart, waiting to see how price react, because already the monthly was telling me sell, but the weekly was saying buy. You understand? So when it got to Thursday, I saw that, because I use candlestick also, you understand, as confirmation. I saw that this third candlestick, because we have the one candlestick confirmation, we have the two candlestick confirmation, we have the three candlestick confirmation. This third candlestick that is currently forming has not been able to close at the 50% of this red candle body. So I knew that this buy wasn't going to hold. That was as of Thursday. Then I went to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, I had this first thing, this evening star print, and then again, before this red candle is closed, yesterday on the daily candle, daily candle was signaling what? That the price was going to sell. Now coming down to the 4 hours time frame, on the 4 hours time frame, because I used to break as change of trend. So on the 4 hours time frame, price took away this low, higher low, took away this higher low. And there's something I taught my guys. Whenever you have something like this, let me show you something. When you have something like this, When you have something like this, price creating some higher highs and higher lows, and suddenly price comes and take away this higher low here. So this is a higher high, higher high, and this is a higher low, and this is a higher high. And suddenly price sells down, take away these two what? These two higher low. At the same time, there's a high percentage that price has currently changed character. As an experienced trader, you don't need to start waiting for price to now create the second break. As far as that's taking away this leg, just know that price has actually changed character 90% of the time. This is another way you can mark out your change of character. The one you know, which is the normal two break. You understand? So this was what we had on 4 hours. Then price now got up and was now selling. Inside this zone was where I got my setup. So let's go back to the chart. So you can see that price came here, took away this what? Higher low here, took away this higher low, two break, took away these two guys here. Now I got my setup inside this what? Because I took the trade on 1 hour. I got my setup inside this what? This internal structure here. You understand? And with the way I'm seeing it, this low is in trouble. This low is in trouble. There's a high percentage of this low to go than this side to go. So when price was creating this internal structure, I now capitalized, went down to the 1 hour time frame, and this was where I now what? Sold off. Because I knew that like sellers is now as taking charge. So that was how I caught this beautiful setup that gave me 1:3 RR. To get more videos like this, all you need to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel, Trade with Cassie. We're also on TikTok. You can follow us on Trade with Cassie. You can also follow us on Instagram, Trade with Cassie. Have a wonderful day ahead.